They don't waste another 7. Hii camera inaweza zima anytime. Niliona ni kama hayeki charge. Yep. So hi.
Hi guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Faith. Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. My name is Faith.
I'm Rakeri, and this is Rakeri and Faith Unscripted YouTube channel. Karibu sana. Welcome to another vlog. If you are new subscriber, karibu sana. We are so glad you're here. We hope you're enjoying our content, and we will keep giving more. Please leave your feedback. Yeah, we appreciate the feedback you've been giving us, and we are looking into each one of them. And asante sana for being here. And today we have what topic?
Many topics.
So wait, I have a question for you.
Okay.
So do you think, I'll ask you this question from the perspective of a lady, because you are a lady.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you think someone, or ladies get affected, when they are brought up by single moms? Like, you didn't have a father figure around you. Do you think that affects you later in life?
Yes.
As a lady, and how you're able to bond or have a relationship with a man, like a close relationship, like the one that leads to marriage, with them, like dating, all that.
Yeah, it really does. It really affects you in many ways. Yeah, and mostly it's the fact that your father is not there. Yeah, as a child is born to be raised by two parents, I believe, because you didn't create a child alone. Yeah, so the fact that one is not there, your dad is not there, from childhood you'll feel the gap. Yeah, the emptiness of that parent, and there are issues that will develop by that father not being there, because there are roles that he should have played. Yeah, in that child's life, mostly daughters. There are so many roles that a father plays. The fact that you're just there, available,
Even shouting when it's necessary.
Yes. It's just the fact that we know daddy is home is a whole thing.
Because honestly, when we started now mingling with our friends, we started realizing some of them feared their dads.
Yes, a lot.
They would know dad is at the door.
Yes. And others are best friends.
Yeah.
They're like best friends with their fathers. They're like, daddy this, daddy this, daddy that. And then you're like, okay. And then the other person is like, my dad, I really like it when my dad is not around. I love my mom more. So there is also that.
Yeah. So about these ladies that, have daddy all the time, like I used to have this best friend in campus. Her dad would visit her all the time, bring her shopping, call her, want to know how she's doing, on important days, even sometimes, So, me, I was just seeing it as a kawaida thing that parents do. But at the same time, I believe growing up as a lady without a father figure around you affects you later in life, especially when you try to create a relationship with a man. Maybe you want to settle down or anything, so you find some things are really weird, and you won't have a problem. For example, honestly, I believe men are masculine, okay? They have this masculine feeling and energy around their families. So it is daddy that carries the heavy things. It's dad that protects us.
It's dad that fixes things in the house.
It's dad that protects you when there's danger. It's dad that knows a lot of your affairs. It's dad, mom almost does almost nothing, really. I'm not saying mom does nothing. I'm just saying mom does those other things, like we are fed, we are clean, we have eaten, we are doing okay, we are not sick. But now these major things, it's dad that does. But now you've grown up with those things being done by mom. So the first effect, I believe, is you really learn to live without depending on men.
Yeah, mom does it all.
Yeah, because
So,
you learned it from mom.
Yeah, mom does it all.
Yeah, so you know from the beginning that you can do without a man, and so it's easy for you to let go of a man.
Yes.
Yeah, you see, if you're going to stress me, you can go, but at the same time, what we call stressing sometimes it's not stressing, it's
Okay.
just them being men.
Okay.
Yeah, like when a man tells you, no, we are not going to do that. Most times I used to feel attacked. Yeah, like, why would you tell me no? I mean, I have my own life in order, I can do it by myself.
Who are you?
Who are you?
I didn't hear that voice when I was growing up.
No, first of all, why are you shouting?
Yeah. Why are you saying no?
Why are you yelling?
Yeah.
You know, like, who are you? Why? Please,
Yeah.
leave.
But
Yeah.
I have a question actually before we enter in this topic where not having a parent. So there are those parents who naturally, like, nature, like they pass away. Yeah, that is something you can't control. There are these other parents who just don't want to be part of that child's life. So does those two affect each other negatively, or do they have any effects? There's this one, this died and there's nothing I could do about it. But this other situation is, your dad is alive somewhere, but he just doesn't want to be part of your life.
I think that's a question of parenting and parenthood and an absent parent. And I think that should be a topic on its own, because it touches on different matters. But today, because we're talking about the effects of being brought up by a single parent or a single mother, especially to us ladies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it doesn't matter what
Whether
happened
he's
to the
alive
parent.
or dead. Okay.
What matters is this man is not in this girl's life,
Okay.
and was never. So this girl has matured. She never had a father figure. Yeah. Now she's looking for a husband. She wants to settle down. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I'm asking. Is there things like problems that you faced? You are feeling like, hey, this is too much for me, or hey, this is awesome. The experience around it. But for me, honestly,
What?
honestly, it was hard, because every time a man is telling you to do something or not to do something, it feels like orders. Yeah.
Like, who are they to tell you what to do?
You grew up without anyone ordering you around.
Yeah.
So now someone is here telling you, I where are
We
my
don't
shoes?
do that here.
Why is my shirt not ironed? Iron this and this shirt. I don't like it when you do this. So what? It's not like they can go tell the house girl. They have to tell you because you're the wife.
Yeah.
So getting used to being told to do stuff around was hard, because so you can do it for yourself.
Yeah, you can do it for yourself. Why not? Actually, you can do it for yourself.
Why
are you
me?
stressing Rachel? Baby girl.
But then later I came to realize, hey, if you're a wife, you have to play wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to do some things for your person. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm married. I'm just saying, you see, when you're dating someone, especially when you've dated them for a very long time, we are talking years. Yeah, 4 years, 5 years, even 3, in fact, even 1 year. Hey, that should try to now grow into a marriage. So I believe over that time, you have to understand your role as a woman. Yeah. Unless your husband is okay with you being all over the place, I believe it's good to know your place.
I still have problem with someone telling me, like a man telling me what to do. Yes.
Why?
Because it's not familiar. It's just not familiar.
Madam, you need to get married. Hey.
I'm not saying in a negative way, like I'm not saying that you can't tell me what to do. There are those control people, those people that just want to control you and just, what can I call it? What name am I looking for? Those people that just want to control your life, yeah? I'm not I'm not used to that. Maybe I'll adjust with time, but I don't know how to do
No, you can't settle with someone that is controlling. First of all, that is toxic. You're supposed to leave that person.
that. It's not even about control. I'm just talking about being around someone and they're just telling you, like, you have to ask. I'm not used to, like, if I make a decision,
You do, like-
I have to let this other person know, or even ask, we are doing this.
So sometimes you just do something and you're like,
Is this
hello,
right?
I did it. Why didn't you ask me? Or maybe why didn't you consult me?
I didn't see the need of asking. I thought not even about, like, I just made a decision because I've learned to. I just know that I can make a decision. Yeah, I can just depend on myself and just be independent to make this decision, and it's gonna be okay. So asking for other people opinions, like a per man, it's not quite.
Do you think
aligned
some
with
people
me.
are still single until now?
Yes.
Because there's maybe a particular way that men are built, and unless you act in a particular way, they're just gonna go get somebody else.
Yeah. How are men built though?
I believe men are built to be protective, They are the head of the family, especially head of the family. I've not come across a man that wants to feel inferior
Yeah,
or
lesser than
lesser than the wife.
Yes.
No, it's not like in a bad way. They want to be respected.
Yeah.
They want to feel loved. They want to feel like they are the head of the home. They don't want, sometimes when you're talking, they don't want you yelling at them or, kasa, kasa, kasa.
They want peace.
They want order.
Yeah.
Even if there's issues, you know how to deal with issues with respect.
Yeah.
Yeah? Because most men have been seeing them saying, oh, I want respect. You have to respect me as the husband, But by the way, you have to be respect worthy. You don't demand it. You earn it.
You earn it.
Yeah? So don't demand, I respect you when you're behaving funny. So I believe it can be easy as long as the man understands this lady grew up like this. They just lead well. Yeah? Yep.
So how else do you think are the effects? Like, what other effects do you think a lady brought up by a single parent go through?
I believe some become masculine themselves. Yeah.
We just learned to be our own protectors. 'Cause
Yeah, you find-
we didn't have that.
They get into a relationship with a man, but you can't tell which one is the man. Eh? Orders flow from this person to this, but it's an exchange of, yeah, you do this, I do this, you do this, I'm not doing this. Hey, why? So you, as a man, maybe that lady was potential, but you're like, nah. I was make, because now there has to be order.
Yeah.
There has to be times when the man tells you, no, we can't do this, and you accept.
Yeah.
And that is the hard part.
Yeah.
In fact, I've seen that with even females who grew up with their fathers.
Even with their fathers, it's just something.
I have seen it with females like that. Yeah, they are just so masculine. Like you can't tell them anything. They have no respect for the man. They can't even order him around.
They say it's not every man that is a father. There are those that had males in their lives, but maybe they never felt the effect of that man being a father in their life.
Or maybe the man was soft.
Yes.
He was being
Or he
ordered
was
around by the mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So they were like, oh yeah, if my mom could do that to my dad, who do you think you are?
yeah. They are just
Hey.
men who are. They just don't have say in their families.
Me, after the worst
And I
case
thought-
I saw, this Kibe that is calling simps. Hey, the worst case I saw was that there was this guy that was ironing clothes for the wife. And we could see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They even
The workers
they
are
clean.
there.
Yes.
The workers are there,
Yes.
but he's running over everywhere. The wife is late for work, so he's running with her dresses. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine seeing your dad running around with your mom's dresses? I know, maybe
Yeah.
it's love or something, but no, please. No, men don't do that. Don't do that. Get out of the kitchen unless you're a chef or something. I don't know. What do you think
But
about?
nowadays, they're saying what a man can do, a woman can do better.
No,
So
no,
I
no,
feel
no.
like with the empowerment of women, just as much as we are going and getting things, men are kind of feeling left out. Yeah. So there are those men who just like it in the kitchen. Who knows? They just like
Yeah,
it.
and
They'll
those
wash your
men
clothes.
are the ones that are breeding those women that are masculine.
Yes.
And the women that cannot be told anything.
Behind every strong woman there's a woman. Behind every strong man there's a woman. So nowadays it's like behind every strong man there's a man. Yeah, at the back.
Yeah, I know. I didn't
who's
grow up.
supporting the lady.
I didn't grow up with a dad, but hey, I want a man who is masculine. I want
But
you to protect us. I want you to lead us properly. I want you to be the head of the family. I've seen families like that where the lady is so, graceful. She just lives well with the husband, Even if the husband has really annoyed her, she doesn't show it in public, like even in front of the kids. Yeah, she hides it and goes runs in the bedroom. You know what that does? It maintains the respect for the man. So when the man saying, no, don't do it, he might not even say it like that. He'll say, I said that should not happen, it should not happen. Maybe it's something that is reasonable.
But this man must really respect himself for him to even get that.
Well, that is true.
He must know what he wants. He must know who he is as a man, what his roles are. Because you're not gonna tell me that's why you're saying about having a strong man who knows what he wants.
Now that brings up the
man.
question of submission.
Yes.
What kind of man are you submitting to? What kind of man is submitting worthy?
Yes.
Yeah? It's not you don't come tell me you have to submit to me. Eh?
No,
you have to do what I say. You see, if you lead properly, women just follow.
Yeah.
I don't know about other women, but most commonly, if you're a good leader, women will just submit. They can even wash your toes if you want.
So don't you think you want a strong, independent, a leader man? Did you have that? You didn't have any, sorry. So is it because you didn't have one that you...
What do you mean?
Like I'm asking, you've talked about the kind of a man you would like, strong, independent, a leader, someone that, mtu mwenye ako kwa nyumba mnajua daddy ako kwa hao. Is that what you grew up wanting?
I didn't give it much thought when I was young, but right now I have a clear picture of what I want because of my experiences, seeing my friends, seeing my friends' parents. I know what would work well for me, and I believe it's just a good man that leads well, that is not chaotic, dramatic, or violent. Some are abusive. No. As much as men like peace, we also love peace.
Yeah.
We don't want a man that will stress the hell out of you until you now look like a mad person. No. God is going to send me a man to me. Please send me your bail. Wait for the time you open a nice bail.
Uko sure your bail haikuisha?
Bail zinakuja kila time. Yeah.
Imefunguliwa. Okay. So we were talking about the effects of being raised by a single parent. Let's talk about that. You've had friends who have had parents also. Yeah. Have you realized that at some point you may even be experiencing the same, or even they're even more? Their problems are even worse than you that didn't have a parent. Have you noticed that?
My friends who had parents?
Yes. Who had like dads?
Who had dads, but they have worse problems than me?
Yeah.
Friends who had abusive dads. Yeah. Friends who had dads who were there, but they really didn't care. Friends who had very strict dads. Yeah. Now when your dad is very strict, you want to rebel. You're looking for freedom. Most times they rebelled. And when you don't have that proper image of a good dad, you don't know what to look for in a man. So you're just like me. You go blindly, randomly picking whatever works for you. Yeah, but in their mind, they are clear that they don't want someone as strict
As
as
their
their dad. Yeah.
So they tend to look for the opposite.
Yeah, it's almost the same, but at the same time, them they have that element of fearing dad. They have that element of dad was around. You see them being so scared about dad. If dad gets to know this, I'm gonna be in trouble. Now, when you don't have the dad image, there's nothing like that. Yeah, you're only scared of your mom. Huh?
The lioness in the house.
Yeah, which sometimes there's some things they cannot really bring out because they are not male.
Yeah. And,
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
what are these things?
like you don't feel protected, like completely. You don't feel completely safe. Let's say that you don't feel completely protected. So somehow you can end up fearing men. Okay, you can be scared
And
because
even looking for them to protect you.
you can be scared because you've never gotten that feeling of being protected and feeling confident. Now, 2, you can look for them for protection.
Yes.
And 3, maybe because you don't understand how men work or how to deal with men, you can end up with a toxic one because you don't know what to expect from a man. Okay, so you find yourself with this toxic person. You don't know it's toxic, so you're like, why are you not acting like this? Why can't you act like this? It's not your business to make someone act a particular way, but because you don't know,
Yeah.
you just land there, and now after some time you realize I don't like this. Yeah, but maybe I believe if you had that father figure, you already have that example of the person that you're looking for in your life. So yeah, it's easy. But now the downside is you can now really not know what to do with men.
What do you mean?
Like, what do I do with this thing? Hey, do I feed it?
Do you leave it alone?
Why is he acting like this? Sometimes men want their alone time. You might feel like they're running away from you or he's avoiding you. It's just that he needs his alone time. Sometimes he might be very disappointed in you, and now you start thinking, oh, you're attacking me. Sometimes you might even be disrespectful to him because you've never had a man in your life really to know how men should be respected. I don't know what you should do where.
Yeah.
Yeah?
That alone time is something even ladies also do. Sometimes you feel like, oh, this is so overwhelming and I just need my time alone. And it's very hard for this other person. Your time alone means you want to go to your safe space where you feel like, this is me and nobody's judging me. No man has to tell me what to do, and that is your safe space. And some people don't understand that you need that safe space. Even ladies do. I personally always need my safe space.
So are you going to be leaving your marriage a bit?
I need my time alone. Leave me alone for a second. I just need my time alone. Please. And I always make this understood. I let the other person know. I always, sometimes I will want my time alone. It's for me.
So your man will come and
self-care.
tell you
It's my own
he
self.
needs
That
his-
is how I show love to myself, by just...
By the way, talking about that, some become possessive.
I can't deal with now that. I don't know.
No, I mean, not the man.
Women.
Yeah, because you
Yes.
did not have this
Yes.
kind of life in before. Yeah,
Some
you've
become
tested it.
possessive, and
Yeah,
others...
it feels good.
Yes, you become possessive, and others are like, I really don't, I didn't have that, it's a lot of drama. You just do your own thing.
So that bit about being possessive. What do ladies do?
You wanna know where they are,
All
what they
the time.
because you didn't know where your dad was. You were not able. Your dad didn't leave you
can't
in the
afford-
morning.
Uh-huh.
When you were a child and you had this available dad, you knew your dad went to work. Yeah, you knew your dad will come in the evening, and when he comes, he brings you something. That's how children are.
So this possessiveness
function.
has come about because of the insecurity of
Yes.
not of knowing
Yes.
there's no dad
Yes.
and there will never be dad.
Yes.
And now you've met a guy that is
Yes.
taking care of all these things. Let's say you've met a nice person, by the way.
He's so nice,
Yeah?
and you wanna know. It's care.
He cares for you. You feel
care.
happier. He's protecting for you. He's protecting you. You know, he does things, nice things for you. You're no longer alone.
It's
I mean,
partner
now
care.
your life
You wanna
becomes
know where
better.
they are. Yes.
So some of the ladies that were raised by single moms become possessive.
Yeah. Tell
You
me
cannot.
everything.
Yani, a man is called. They are there looking at the phone.
Yeah.
Who is that calling you?
Yes.
Hmm?
Yes. They'll even hack you to know. To know where you.
Those are the ladies asking for their man's phone
Yes.
the minute he gets in the house.
Yes. Please. I wanna sanitize. I wanna see where you've been, who you've been with. Others even have contacts for your friends at work to keep tabs with you. Where is he? Is he at work today? He has gone for lunch. He's, and it's so, I feel like it's quite toxic though.
It is.
It is very toxic.
Yeah, so you end up pushing away a nice person because nobody wants to live like that. It's the truth.
It's so toxic.
We have to be honest, by
It's
the
very
way.
toxic.
Nobody wants to live a controlled life. If you're not going to let them be free,
Yeah.
they are gonna leave.
Yeah, so you have to learn to let people be. You can't
I
control
believe-
anyone.
Us that were raised by one mom, our single mom, we have to be honest with ourselves. Yeah, we have to heal that bit.
Yes.
We have to deal with our father issues.
Yes, you have to deal with daddy issues.
We have to deal
No
with
man
our daddy
wants
issues.
daddy issues. They're like you have a lot of daddy issues. You need to go to therapy.
You can be
go
very
and
beautiful.
heal. Yes, and you're
But you
just
have daddy issues.
yes. The
And
whole
you're
thing
so
just
annoying.
you're just so annoying. Everything just your beauty just
Oof.
goes away.
Yeah.
Because the habits and the behaviors are just not in order.
You're always scared you'll be left.
Do you love me?
Mm-hmm.
I want you to tell me. Please tell me. Do you still love me? Are you sure? You want to be sure. Like, why do you care? If he loves you, you can just observe. See if he loves you. And
There's also-
if he doesn't, just leave him. You know, like.
Yeah.
You don't need this validation, everyday validation to know that someone loves you.
It's tiresome.
Yeah.
If I've not left you, we are
Like,
living in the
you
same
lied
house.
to me.
I'm still
That's
married
why
to you. What do
I
you
don't
want?
like, all men lies. They don't lie. Yeah. And then you're just there with your daddy issues and your past and your self-esteem issues and your trust issues. You don't trust no one, and then you dwell on things that are just petty, small things, and everything is just a big. You make mountains out of small stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And others do that unconsciously. They don't even know they're doing that.
Absolutely. By the way, we're not blaming anybody.
Yeah.
These things stem from our childhood.
Yeah.
So, in case you've noticed that is how you behave, we are not here to judge you.
Yeah.
We are just here to tell you, hey, sis, you
It's
need to
okay.
change.
If you feel like
Because
you can't
we want,
breathe.
you need to have a free life. Even you're not free the minute you have to keep tabs on someone.
Yeah.
You have to be worried all the time where they are. No, that is a bad life. But then there's these others that become entitled.
Okay.
They are princesses. Yeah, they were raised by the single mom. Now they became princesses. Like it is the man that has to do everything for them, and if not, you're being left.
But you're a man.
So they are toxic to the man.
Okay.
Yeah, if a man doesn't remember the birthday,
Oh.
he's gonna see dust.
Those ones.
If he doesn't buy a gift to you, if he doesn't do this, now that his life revolves around that man. You don't even give him the human space to be human sometimes.
But do you yourself remember everything?
I don't.
Do you remember his birthday?
Sometimes. Okay, I'm not saying. Okay, I'm just saying. Sometimes, I might even forget his birthday. Yeah, I mean I can. And now the funny thing, he will just stay quiet. He won't have any issues. Then tomorrow I'll be like, oh my God, yesterday was your birthday. No, it's okay, no problem. Now guess if it was some ladies.
If it was your birthday, you'll be like, you don't love me.
No, me, I'm not like that
Not you.
anymore.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying now this lady that is going through, that has has daddy issues and trust issues and all that issues. So the lady will be like, yeah, you forgot my birthday. It's because you don't care about me no more. You don't love me. How could you? How could you forget? Why? I thought you cared about me, and it will be a whole mountain
issue.
for the next 1 month.
Women, we are sumbuaring these men. Let's just be honest. He's feeding you, he's paying school fees for your children. Now you want him to remember everything.
He should remember.
Is he a
your
memory
birthday.
card?
Yes, ladies, men remember the things they want to remember.
Men forget.
No, they will remember.
In fact,
if they want
men will
to.
forget where they put something just a few minutes ago.
They will remember.
Have you ever tried to send a man to the fridge?
Please. They
You'll be
will
there
remember.
like, where's the juice? So hi, we are back. Our camera keeps cutting, but anyway, we'll end it. We'll end it. We will edit. So, what I wanted to say about that situation of a lady being brought up by a single mom is that we need to learn how to bring out our feminine side. Yeah, let the man be the man, unless he's okay with you being masculine also. Let him be the man, okay? Let him take that role. Please switch on your feminine side. Let him see that, okay? Let him do his job and you play your part. There's no need to, mushike here and there. All right?
Where?
Yeah.
You'll tell us that when you get married. Please.
Well, I'm telling you from my own experience because I was used to being independent. Really, I never used to let men do anything for me. Many times, even if you did it for me, I was like, okay, all right. You're not letting him feel happy or good that he has done that, he's brought out the... But there's some things I liked over time, yeah? Like, being held, them holding your hand, maybe you're crossing the road. What else? Them carrying the heavy stuff to the house upstairs. What else?
Hugging you and turning you around like a baby.
So hugging you and you get lost in their chest.
No, they should like run to them like a baby.
And
then they hug you and then they lift you up and then they turn you around like they zunguka with you.
So you want to be treated like that? Well, that's feminine anyway. Okay, what else?
No, I actually you don't even say. The universe just gives you that person. Yeah.
And also them shopping for lady stuff for you. It's not many people that know, not many men that know lady stuff for you.
Yeah. So
to get lady stuff.
Yeah. So ladies are just babies, big girls. Yeah. Well, small girls. Just treat them as such.
So, ladies are small girls. We treat them as such, and men are
big boys.
What
Well, small boys. There's maybe small boys.
Small boys. Why?
Some there are those that are just small boys. Some don't even know what they want. Yeah.
Why are you with someone who doesn't know what they want?
No, I'm talking about some. Some don't know what they want. Or maybe they do, but they're just so stubborn, just like children. Yeah, and they're just stubborn.
But there's
For no
these others
reason.
that know how to take charge.
Yeah.
As men.
Yeah, there are also children that know what. You just think they're big babies. They are big men because they know what they want from kitambo to wakwando. So I feel Sisi Water too. Everybody has that inner child in them that always comes out once in a while. So yeah,
This plane thing is gonna affect us for some time because we are close to Wilson. Now they keep flying over and over. We are so sorry about that. Whew. So yeah, I believe we've said what we needed to say about that topic. Our fans asked us to make our videos short because most times they don't have time to watch a 1 hour, 3 hour, 1 hour and some minutes video. So yeah, we are gonna adhere to that. We want to see how that
so
works.
you were asking me something before that happened. You were asking me if it's love or money. You asked something about love or money. Yeah. So I'm asking you now. So to you, is it love or money?
Before we move on to that topic, yeah, I believe we've said everything we needed to say. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's just continue with the other topic. Let me restart the camera, because that is a different topic. Love or money?